pleasure. All right, guys, so restorative. Let's start. That's where I was gonna go. Let me think. Let's come into child's. Let's come into child's today to ground. So we're gonna be heels up under the hips, toes touching, knees wide. We're gonna allow the heart to come down towards the earth, forehead is rested. Now, if this is extra tight for you already today, grab that bolster or a block for the forehead. There you go, Gina, yeah. So you may just wanna grab a block and just stick it right under your forehead. That way you have a little support. Flip it on that shorter side. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Yes, and then that way you can let the spine be long, elbows are soft and resting on the earth. Okay. Just start to tune into your breath. There you go. And a little more ease. There we go. Good. Nice. So right away, I want you to notice where the tight points are in your body. Send them a big inhale. And as you exhale, try to soften, get a little heavier into the earth. Starting to let the outside world drift away. All you need to do is breathe in and breathe out. The mind might still be busy. There will always be thoughts that come in. But that's okay. The brain is protecting us by always analyzing. But what we can do is thank those thoughts and then simply let them go. There's no holding in this space. No need to force. And we try our best to arrive with no expectation. We are simply here to slow down, to take a breath, and allow our energy to be processed in a mindful way. You're going to take 5 more rounds of breath here. Very nice. Good. Couple more rounds. Last round. On your next exhale, you're going to very gently roll up through the spine. So walking the hands along your mat, maybe tilting the head left and right as you do so, getting in a little bit of neck hygiene as you rise. Good. When you reach the top, you'll grab your bolster or your block and just gently set it under the hips for a little supported hero. There we go. Taking a minute to get situated on that bolster, making sure that there's no clenching in the muscles in a negative way. Yes, good. Legs are soft. And we're going to start with some arm circles. So I want you to inhale to reach the arms up overhead and exhale to open them towards the back and circle them down. Now, no need to force here. Inhale up and exhale down. You'll notice as we continue with these circles, things will organically loosen up. The breath will become deeper and your range of motion will broaden without even having to think about it. There we go. Just drawing out space in the air around you. Inhaling as you open the lungs and exhaling to close. Keep flowing. Few more. Keep it moving. Nice and easy. Letting the breath do the work for you. Starting to feel that heat in the shoulders, a little loosening down the back body. 2 more. Good job. Last one. Good. On your next exhale, I want you to plant your right hand maybe on the earth behind your bolster. You're just gonna wrap your left hand around your rib cage and lean back. Take your gaze to the floor behind you. We're all gonna feel this stretch in a different spot, my friends. As long as it feels good, that means you're doing it right. 1 more breath. Great. Inhale to press off of that right hand as you rainbow the arms overhead. And exhale, taking it to the other side. So left hand grounds, right hand wraps. Maybe we bend through that left elbow a little bit as we find that gentle back bend. Gaze comes down to the left hand as we twist up the spine. Knees are heavy, legs are passive. 1 more breath. Let's come back through center on an inhale. Rainbow those arms. Let's keep them at the top this time. Now, as we exhale, we pull through goalpost arms. So I like to press my heart forward as my elbows make a W shape, pulling into my rib cage. And then we'll inhale to open that up, reach the arms overhead. And exhale to pull through goalpost arms, lifting the chin, opening the heart. We find our elbows actively pulling in towards the tops of our hips. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, pull. And if it feels better for this to be a less active pull, listen to your body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Good job. We're going to do it 1 more time. Inhale up. This time, let's exhale to dip to the right. So plant that right hand, and then we're going to let gravity take over as we find this beautiful side bend. You may feel tingles all the way up to your fingertips. Maybe give those little left fingertips a wiggle. Try to create space between the ears and the shoulders. Big breath. Exhale, round it forward into this modified child's pose. So I'm going to stack my fists on top of each other to give my forehead a place to rest. One more round of breath here. Feeling that pressure of the fist between the eyebrows. And exhale to plant the hands and walk up through the spine. Easy does it. You can get in those little leans, that little extra neck hygiene as you stack up through the spine. Good work. Let's take that side bend to the other direction. So inhale to reach up. Exhale to plant the left hand, keeping the right ear and shoulder apart from each other. And then dip into that left side body. Stretch down the right side body. Maybe roll out that right wrist or wiggle the fingers just to make sure blood is still flowing. Right hip is heavy, toes are not clenched. One more breath. On your next exhale, come back through the center. And let's take a moment with prayer hands at heart center, just to appreciate the energy that you have already moved around. Nice work, guys. As it feels right, you'll flutter the eyes open. Take in that light. Sometimes it can be a little shocking. Maybe you open the eyes a little more slowly. And as you feel ready, we're going to come off of this bolster and come to lie on your spine. Now let's take our strap with us. So no rush to get down there. The transition is just as important as the shapes that we're making our way to. So we're not going to go straight into using the strap. Once you come onto the spine, I want you to hug the knees into the chest. Now, hold where is most comfortable for you, where you can find the most ease within your effort. So sometimes I like to interlace my fingers and kind of lock my knuckles so that then my legs and shoulders can be very inactive. Sometimes I don't have that much space and I like to lock my hands in behind my knees and let my legs kind of part. So honestly, whatever feels best, but then whatever shape you take, just rock a little left and right for me. Gentle micro movements here. Leaning into sensations that feel good. 2 more rounds of breath. Last one. Good job. As you exhale, allowing the soles of the feet to find the earth once again. And I just want you to reach the arms overhead. Find a big stretch with the upper body, but then leave the arms overhead as you soften into this bridge prep pose. So soles of feet on the earth, arms above head, upper body is soft. We're going to take a few spinal waves up and down. So I want you to inhale to press into the feet, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. And then exhale to roll the spine back down to the earth. You're going to take this as fast or as slow as feels right to you, but I want you to really try to dial into the wave-like motion of the spine. Good job, Jean. Yes. Ribs hit first. Do you feel the difference? There you go. Good. And then same thing as you come up. So you kind of like tuck the pelvis first and let it snake up. Let's do 2 or 3 more. Yes. And then keep this high. Let this come down first. Ah, good job. That was really good. Nice. Last one. And exhale. Beautiful, Tracy. Good. Take a moment to be organic here. Just maybe finding a little wiggle through the neck. Maybe a full body stretch. Very good. Thank you for that, Jan. Love it. Good work, guys. All right, my loves. So as you feel ready, we're going to get our strap. Now, my biggest thing when using the strap is you don't want your arms to be clenched holding the strap, okay? So plant the left sole of foot on the earth, put your right foot in the strap. Now I have my strap half folded. What I like to do is wind my palms up in the strap so that my arms are straight, but what am I trying to say? It's like you're locked in there. Like my shoulders get to be heavy. I'm not engaging my biceps. So hopefully that kind of helps make sense. But we're just stretching out the back of this leg. That's it, my loves. Flexing the toes and finding as much ease as we can as we find stillness in this very deep hamstring stretch. Yes. Perfect. Love the strap holding. Good. And if this ever becomes like a lot to hold with your fingers, you can always like wrap it around your palms. Yes, that's it. There you go. Good job. Yeah. Of course. I'm going to give you 7 rounds of breath here, my loves. Just try to sink in. And while this might be a lot of sensation, as long as it feels good, then you're safe. If you feel pain, any sharp or stinging sensations, you gotta back off. Couple more rounds of breath. One more. Very nice. Now, we're gonna switch the strap hold. Both ends are gonna go into the left hand. There we go. You're gonna lengthen through your left leg and then send the right leg over to the left side of the mat. Try to keep your shoulders heavy. If you need to find a gentle bend in the knees, that's totally cool. You got it, yes. Yeah, and if it feels good, just stay there, right? This is a little more work than we would normally do in restorative, so you guys get to choose how much activity you're doing here. There you go. And then just remember that little wrappy wrap in case your bicep gets tired. Yeah. Perfect, Carrie. Very nice. Ooh, good. Big breath. Very nice, my friends. 5 more rounds of breath here. Good angle tracing, nice. Try to let the right side of your upper body be soft, grounded into the earth. Beautiful. Last couple rounds, you're almost there. You're doing great things right now. Beautiful. Last round. Good. And as you exhale, you can gently unwind. You can just drop that strap, my friends. We are gonna take the bolster. Yep, there you go. So coming back this way. That's right. So bolsters at your right side. I just want you to open into this little like half frog or maybe reclined tree, shall we? Yeah, nothing specific. Arms are very, very soft. You just held a lot of energetic stretching. So just take a minute to let go. No specific shape. Just enjoying that ease after your effort. We've got 7 rounds of breath here to rebound and enjoy all of those beautiful sensations that you just created. Picture them fluttering throughout your entire body. Soften the cheeks, unclench the teeth. 2 more rounds of breath. Very nice. Pause. As it feels right, you can lengthen out your right leg. Very mindfully feeling your way to balance. And I just want you to take a moment to notice, how does your right leg feel in comparison to your left? And if it doesn't feel any different, that's okay too. But just notice that. Be present within your body. Now I'm going to flip you over like a pancake before we take this on the other side. So you can leave your head at the back of your mat and literally just flip onto your belly for me. Now I'm going to give you a couple of options. You can take regular belly time, just laying on the floor like we love, right? Or you could take a little supported belly time, bolster underneath the upper body for a little bit of an incline. Or the most active option would be to take Sphinx pose, grounding through the forearms, elbows underneath your shoulders. Pubic bone is pressing into the earth as the tailbone reaches towards the heels. Neck stays in line with the spine. All of these shapes are wonderful, and all of these shapes are optional. Very nice alignment, Gina. Good. That's right, girl. And then I think you just need the forward. Walk your hands forward. Yeah, so right underneath that shoulder so that you can press here and lift this forward. Yes, good. Whatever shape you have chosen, you have 7 rounds of breath. And know that if you decide to change your shape, I want that for you. Legs are soft, nice here, yes. Very good, Christine. Go within. Listen to your breath flow in and out. Allow it to be your anchor. Beautiful. Last 2. If you're in your space, release. And just enjoy this belly time. If you've been in belly time and your body is asking for a little bit of movement, rounding back into a child's pose would be excellent here. You could even sneak in a little downward dog. You have time before we flip back over. You've got 5 more rounds of breath on this side of your body, whether you're on your belly already, whether you're in child's or down dog. Last couple rounds of breath. On your next exhale, you're going to start to transition back to laying on your spine. If you need to sit up or take a sip of water, feel free. There's no specific way that you need to get there. Y'all know organic movement is always welcome in this space. Here we go. When you do find your way back onto your spine, making sure your bolster and your strap are handy. Nice. And I think we're gonna need the bolster on the left side of the body. Yes. There we go. Perfect. And then when you're ready, we'll get straight into that left leg. So right sole of foot will be grounded. The left foot will be in the strap. So choosing the appropriate grip for yourself. Good. Very nice. And just as it feels right, finding length through the back of that left leg. Making sure the biceps are not holding. Shoulders are like sinking down into the earth, which essentially helps you deepen the leg stretch. Just love this stuff because you don't even have to work that hard if you get the angles right. It's physics, right? So you find that sweet spot. Good. This side's a little tighter, my love. Let's switch this up just to give you a bit more space. So you're gonna have to wrap those sides. You can like choke up a little higher and then wrap, leaving loose ends so you don't have to do it all the way up. Ah, that's better. There we go, perfect. Good. Remember to soften where you can. The breath is the most important thing here. So if you feel like you're straining, adjust something so that you feel more comfortable. at that, all that space. Very nice, ladies. Let's take 7 more rounds here. You've got it. You may get little twitches. It may feel like something is falling asleep. It's okay. Keep breathing into it. Two more. Very nice, my friends. So we're going to be switching the grip of both ends of your strap into the right hand. The right hand. Yes. And then we stretch out the right leg onto the earth and let the left foot come across the midline of the body, finding that twist. So this is for the IT band. We're going to utilize our friend's bolster. There we go. Full rest. Left side of the body is heavy and unengaged, disengaged. Yes. Nice length back here, and then play with flexing this foot a little and squaring it like that too. Yes, there you go. Good. Really soft. And then if you do flex your little tootsies back. Yes. Yes. And it goes all the way up there. Nice. The IT band is not a tendon that we get to on a regular basis. So don't be surprised if you find yourself breathing a little short and shallow, high up in the chest. Try to send the breath deep down into the belly. Very nice. Let's start 5 more rounds of breath here. Good breath, Gina, yes. Here you go, Tracy. Yeah, just let it go. Last couple rounds. Best rounds yet. One. Exhale to drop that strap. We are done with that guy. And just open up. You can find that little tree, reclined tree with the bolster underneath the left knee. Just get really gushy about it. Just finding ease in all of the muscles. I'm gonna come with these straps that adults play. Here we go. Allow the space between your shoulder blades to fully let go. Make sure every angle of your neck is soft. Sink into the earth for 5 more rounds of breath. Last couple rounds. Yeah, there you go. Last round. And as you find your next exhale, gently unwind, my friends. Good work. So you are free to move into your final wiggles. So if there is something that I did not get to today, take a moment now to address it. You're about to fly away, my friend. You're doing great. Does anyone need a blankie? Good. Okay. Good job, guys. And as it feels right, we'll get set up for our Shavasana. So just in case, Shavasana is just Sanskrit for corpse pose. So we're literally just laying here breathing. We like the bolster under the knees. It's nice for the low back, but really whatever shape you feel happiest in is what I want you to do, okay? Of course. Work, friends. You want a blanket? I knew someone. Yeah. Oh, Christine got hers too. Yeah. It feels safer when we're covered, you know? Helps you kind of drift away a little further. Right, my darlings. Fix your pants, fix your hair, make sure that everything is out of the way that could possibly disturb you. Shavasana is the most important pose in any practice that we do. So feel your body give way to the space beneath you. All that needs to happen is breath flows in and breath flows out. Relax the cheeks. Relax the ears. Drift away for now. I'll bring you back when it's time.
And to very, very slowly start returning to your body. Let's take it step by step. Touch your tongue to the back of your teeth. Wiggle your toes. Roll the back of your head on the earth. Breathe in. And exhale to wiggle your fingers. Nice. Be present with your body, taking any organic movements that might be calling to you here. But eventually, only get to a fetal on one side, maybe your favorite side. Or if you're happy as you are, that's okay too. Let's rest a little longer. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, begin to slowly rise. Your choice if the eyes are open or closed. Just take your time as you make your way up once again. I'm going to close with this week's quote. Strength that has effort in it is not what is needed. You need the strength that is the result of ease. Ease within effort, my loves.
If you'd like, join me with prayer hands at heart center, thanking yourself for your practice this evening. Thank you for trusting me to guide you. Let's all take another inhale together. And as we exhale, we'll bow and say namaste. Thank you, friends. Namaste. Now be kind as you come back to the space. No rushing. Sit in your peace as long as your evening allows.